Thank you very much, and I thank you and congratulate you, Ms. Young, as being the OMB head, and welcome you so much to this hearing. Thank you so much. I wanted to focus on long-term care. You know, the United States of America does not really have a long-term care policy. Every family trying to figure out for themselves. And we know that Americans are aging at a very rapid rate. 10,000 people turn 65 every single day in this country. And we also know that there is a severe shortage of paid caregivers, and people who have are having fewer children, and that means in the future it'll be even a bigger problem. And with the current demographic trends, these problems are bound to get worse. So nevertheless, the country doesn't have the aging policies and the strategies that we really need. And we expect that to grow 40% of the people who are over 65 or 65 to 84 by 2040. So here are a couple of questions that I have for you. In the face of these challenges, what do you think is the most financially viable option for the country to ensure quality, equitable care for our older Americans?
Congresswoman, you see an investment in this budget of $400 billion over 10 years to support expanding home and community-based services and strengthening home-based workforce and extending the money follows the person program. I have a family who not only worked in home health care. It is tough work. Depending on where you live in this country, it is not work that is easy to make a living on and support your family. I also had a grandmother who helped take care of me and helped care for her mother as she was dying from Alzheimer's. This is tough work. We can do better as a country, and this is a first step to making that transformational change in this country.
Well, as the co-chair of the Task Force on Aging and Families, I look forward to working with you on the exact language of that. According to AARP and the National Alliance for Caregivers, in 2020, over 21% of Americans were providing care for an adult or a child with special needs during the past year. This is a particular challenge for the sandwich generation that is taking care of both children and aging parents. And before the pandemic, many caregivers, predominantly women, have had to cut back on work hours and leave the workforce entirely, with an average loss of 33% of their income each year. And so this is a really, really serious problem. So could you explain how paying family caregivers would actually affect our country long term?
Congressman, not just for the workers, ensuring that they can take care of their families. Also, many other families need those workers to come in, ensuring that they can go to work and make ends meet for their families. So it helps both the caregivers and the families in which they assist. And, you know, as we've talked about in this hearing, women have to work in this day and age to help take care of their family. It's not optional for many of us, so this is absolutely necessary. We see the sandwich generation having to take care of both children. That's why you see the child care investments, but also older adults and those with disabilities in the family. So we see this as a necessary, long overdue change in this economy.
Well, I really look forward to this investment now in long-term care and working with you to figure out some of the details, which we certainly want to present to you. So thank you so much. I yield back.
Yeah,